Let's now cross over to the trading floor of the Nairobi Securities Exchange, where Bamburi Cement shares have been suspended from trading from the Nairobi Securities Exchange for 10 days effective from tomorrow. And today, Bamburi Cement shares touched a low of 53 shillings and 50 cents and a high of 59 shillings on a volume of 60,000 shares traded. In total, 16 million shares were traded today at the NSE, with the turnover rising to 641 million shillings.
Shares of Bamburi Cement have been suspended from trading on the Nairobi Securities Exchange from tomorrow to pave way for a smooth transition following acquisition of 96.54% of its issued ordinary shares by Tanzania-based Amson's Industry. On the day before the suspension takes effect, the firm's shares, which opened for trading at 56 shillings and 50 cents, moved 60,000 shares after touching a high of 59 shillings and a low of 53 shillings and 50 cents. BOC Kenya, which has appointed Lawrence Githinji as its new managing director, saw its shares increase 4.67% to 84 shillings on a volume of 5,000 shares. The banking sector led trading activity with shares worth 467 million shillings changing hands. KCB Bank was the most active counter, moving 7 million shares valued at 326 million shillings to close at 44.8 shillings. Standard Chartered Bank transacted 178,100 shares worth of 53 million shillings, settling at 300 shillings, while I&M Group saw shares worth 38 million shillings traded closing at 35.8 shillings. The manufacturing sector accounted for 18% of the traded value, with East African breweries closing 2% lower at 185.75 shillings on a volume of 386,000 shares. Safaricom edged lower to 18.1 shillings, with 1 million shares worth 19.9 million shillings traded, making up 2.9% of the total traded value. Car and General, that appreciated 9.98%, led the list of the companies whose share prices increased. On the opposite end, Longhorn Publishers, that declined 9.94%, led firms whose prices recorded the biggest dips. Bonds worth 19.9 billion shillings were traded in 238 deals. The NSE 20 share index appreciated by 5.14 to stand at 2,293.51. Trevor Ngendo for Prime Edition.